Yo, what's good, YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody in the YTBC boxing community and basically everybody who talks boxing on YouTube, you know what I mean? You check it, this is a great platform for those of us who might not have people, maybe in real life who might be knowledgeable about boxing, but we can come here and talk with our peers about boxing. And it's a great thing, actually, it's a blessing, and I do give thanks, you know what I mean? But I'm here to talk about this fight we're going to have here on January 14th at the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York, and that's a fight for the super middleweight title unification between WBC champion Badou Jack versus the IBF champion James Degale from the UK. You know what I mean? Actually, both of these guys are European, man. So they fighting in the United States super middleweight title. These are titles actually, in history most, for the most part, they've been held by guys from from Europe. You know what I mean? I could say probably the greatest super middleweight ever is Joe Calzaghe. You know what I mean? Guy undefeated, undisputed, was a champion for many years. You know what I mean? So, hey, we got two Europeans about to duke it out in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? So we'll see what it do. You check it. Now, this fight right here, man, is one of the most fights I've been anticipating for a while, and I'm glad we have it. You know what I mean? The last fight, was it the last time? Shh. Oh, come on, man. Let me do the video, man. Let me do the video. Now, the last time, these two guys fought was in D.C. at the D.C. Armory. You know what I mean? Badou Jack fought Lucian Bute to a draw, which was a BS decision in my opinion. And then we had James Degale on that same card. He fought Porky Medina, guy from Mexico. You know what I mean? Now, you check it, and he beat him. But I had him winning the fight about 7 rounds to 5. But some people actually saw it different. Some people had a draw for James Degale and win that fight. They saw a draw. Some people even had Porky Medina winning that fight. But that fight is long gone, and so has the Badou Jack versus Lucian Bute, where Lucian Bute did test positive for steroids. You know what I'm saying? So those fights are from last year. Now we're moving on to bigger and better things. A unification fight between two of the best fighters at 168. Now in this particular fight, man, I think the man Badou Jack is he's not a man who's great at one thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy who does basically everything well. You know what I'm saying? He's a more consistent guy going to the body. He's a guy who's patient, not a guy who. He's not a guy who's going to take too many chances in there or be a showboat or anything like that. He's basically got a good work rate. You know what I'm saying? He's going to apply pressure on a man every single time, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't take any minutes off, you know what I mean? He's going to fight the whole 12 rounds if he do so happen to go 12 rounds, you know what I mean? As opposed to James Degale. James Degale is a crowd pleaser, let's be honest. James Degale is a guy who switches stances, a guy who fights with his hands down, a guy who has beautiful uppercuts, a guy who actually even admires his work when he does land them nice uppercuts, you know what I mean? You check it. So, Badou Jack is a guy, like I said, he's been, who he get his title from? From Anthony Durrell. Was it Anthony Durrell? Right, that's right, after he took it off Sakio Bika, you know what I mean? And that Anthony Durrell is a guy who can crack. And Badou Jack showed, he actually surprised me in that fight. I had picked Anthony Durrell to win that fight, Even though I don't really rate the man Anthony Durrell, really, I don't like his brother Andre Durrell. But, the man beat Sakio Bika. And, the man, Badou Jack, man, at that particular time, only thing I could think about was when he got laid out, man. Who put him out, man? What was the guy's name? Jesus Christ. What was his name? Was it Derek Anderson? Who put him out? Or was it Porky Medina put out James Degale. Not James Degale, J. Leon Love. He knocked him out. Man, he got put out by, I think the guy's name was Derek Anderson or Derek Smith, you know what I mean? And he got laid out and there was something crucial, you know what I'm saying? And, the guy wasn't supposed to lose in that type of fashion, you know what I mean? I do know Badou Jack also beat Porky Medina, then that's what I was thinking for a sec. But, this is all off of, off the top. There ain't no box rec over here, man. Just basically getting your prediction, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, James Degale shouldn't even have any loss on his record, man. I thought he did beat George Groves, and the only loss he does have on his resume, you know what I mean? So he should be undefeated, and James Degale also, I think the guy also has a tendency to let guys back in the fight. I've seen it happen with Badou Jack. I'm sorry, with Lucian Bute. I seen it happen when he fought Andre Durrell, you know what I mean? And you could also say the same way when he fought Porky Medina, man. So, that leaves room for error, and it actually is quite concerned. It leaves room for concern, because a guy like Badou Jack, like I said, has a high work rate, and the guy's going to be consistent, doesn't do anything particularly or exceptionally well. But the man is going to come there to fight, and he's going to be all up in James Degale grill, going to the rib cage and all that. But I think James Degale, I think he does definitely have more of a better punch variety. I think he's a more awkward fighter when he switches stances. I think the man is actually, he's definitely more talented than the Swede, you know what I mean, Badou Jack, you know what I'm saying? And I think if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to have to pick the man James Degale. I actually like James Degale. I like the way he fights, but I think he does have stamina issues when the fight goes longer, you know what I mean? Because there's no way he should be letting guys like Porky Medina or, Lucian Bute, they show a spirited effort trying to come back when they fought out there in Canada. A great fight in my opinion. One of the better fights of that year. I believe that was 2015, you know what I mean? And, what's his name? James Degale. This man hasn't fought in the UK in a long time, man. So if this man can snatch that title, that green belt WBC title off of what's his name? Of Badou Jack, man. I believe, I think it's only right he should go back to the UK and have at least one homecoming fight. You know what I mean? But it's been quite a while. You check it, but I do believe he's gonna win this fight. I think it's gonna be a close fight. I got him winning probably about 7 rounds to 5, maybe a split decision win. You know what I'm saying? Badou Jack, I think he's probably reached the pinnacle of his career, man. If he loses his belt, it's gonna be really hard for him to get another one, man. Cause if he had to fight a guy like Zoldan, what's the guy? The tall guy, Jose Ramirez. That's definitely a difficult task, man, because of the length, the range, and that guy's also quite a great boxer. You know what I mean? You check it. So how many more belts is left? 1, 2. Where's the Who has the WBA? One of those. I think WBA is vacant because Felix Sturm did test positive. You know what I'm saying, for a banned substance again. You know what I'm saying? So, that's actually a fight, maybe if he fights George Groves, a man that he has beat already. I think George Groves is in lineup for that WBA title. I don't quite remember who he's about to fight or for that vacant title, you know what I mean? But he is in lineup to for a title shot for the WBA. That might be Badou Jack's only shot at winning a title again, if he so does happen to lose, you know what I mean? But like I said, he could probably get it done. But I think I'm gonna have to roll with the man James Degale, because the punch variety. I think the man defensive wise, I think James Degale has a better chin. I think that's safe to say. You know what I mean? It's safe to say he does have a better chin. And I'm not gonna say that this guy doesn't have a chin at all. But like I said, I used to have numerous memories about that KO he got dropped with. You know what I'm saying? And I think James Degale is a man who could take a punch, you know what I mean? I think he could take a punch, and I think he's going to eventually win this title, you know what I mean? This unification bout in Brooklyn, New York. 7 rounds to 5 split decision, you know what I mean? It's going to be real close. But let me know in the comment section who you guys got winning this fight, man. I think it's going to be a great fight and one of the better fights we're going to have for 2017. Unification fights, ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? So hopefully guys like Zordo, Jose Ramirez will be paying close attention, man, to this fight, you know what I mean? So he could actually do something with that WBO belt, because he hasn't defended it ever since he beat Arthur Abraham. Alright, B Marsh Boxer, let me know in the comment section what you think. Leave me your comments. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Don't matter to me, and I'm going to catch you on the next vid. B Marsh Boxing, thanks for listening. 1.